Broadcasting from a dark hole somewhere in Cincinnati with everyone's favorite nobodies, Rick, Twan, Luke, and Tyler. Grab a beer and mute your damn TV. It's time for Cooking with Food.
How's it going? That's something new.
Cooking with Food. Back again. Episode 6. If you thought we wouldn't still be here.
Speaking of people who
Probably
still aren't
playing the
here.
right side of the
Right.
odds. Yeah. Yeah, where the hell is Luke?
I don't know.
What the hell, dude? Like,
Your
you
guess
guys
is
don't
as good as
understand.
mine.
This is getting to be
Concerning.
a very serious
Nobody's
thing.
heard from me.
We're freaking out here.
Yeah.
Luke, if you hear this, call us. We just want to make sure you're safe.
Yeah.
We
Dude,
still love you, buddy.
make yourself visible on the Snapchat map, dude. Come on.
Now, look, for
I didn't even know he wasn't.
you guys remember last week.
Is he? Oh,
I don't know.
let's find out.
If you guys are like followers, you remember last week when we decided to start a Tinder page for Luke, and
Been pretty successful so
Yeah.
far.
it's really been popping. And we actually have.
Pop, pop, pop.
I mean, see
He's
this
back.
of all the days for Luke to not show up.
Yeah, this was his moment.
I mean,
This
Luke,
is a
dude,
good moment.
we had you
Yeah.
a date and everything. We have this lovely lady Kayla from Tinder that has driven all the way here from where?
From Franklin.
Franklin.
Gee-
Franklin.
Jesus,
Luke,
Luke.
what's wrong with you? Traveling for miles to come visit you on the podcast and you don't even show up.
That's not a short drive, neither.
No.
Man. It's okay, man. Just, I don't think you're probably not going to be your next podcast, are you?
No, probably not.
No call, no show.
This
Yeah,
was,
man.
This was his moment.
Well,
So you're from Franklin, Kayla. Why is every girl on Tinder from Franklin?
Yeah, Luke's got a few matches so far, and there's almost. Is it all of them, or is it almost all that are
I don't
Franklin?
mean his matches. I mean all of them.
Oh.
Everybody on there is from Franklin, Ohio, it seems like.
His matches are from Franklin. I did notice that.
hey, before we get too far into this, also, we have a special guest with us tonight. Not that Kayla from Tinder is not special, but
Not special to Luke.
we also have
Apparently not.
special guest Woodchuck
Woodchuck.
in the house. He's our local, one of our local conspiracy experts,
More
and
on that
an all
later.
around good guy. And he's going to be helping us with a segment later on in the show. So, and he'll be with us throughout, of course, as well. And Kayla, you're welcome to hang out and participate in the podcast.
Tell
in
us
lieu
more about
of
Franklin, Ohio.
your-
Definitely a good time.
your
Maybe we can get Luke on the phone.
yeah, maybe Luke will. No, he isn't going to answer his phone. He's wiped. That's what he told me. He's wiped.
It's always worth a call.
And I think that's code because it like, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm pretty sure that Luke is indeed Craig
Yeah.
in the witness protection program.
Yeah.
And I think we won't ever see him again. They probably named him Pete and moved him to Texas,
He's in Tallahassee now.
Florida. That would be the life. I could see Luke Craig doing well there
Wearing a wife beater, cutting his grass. It's not really.
with a mullet.
And beer.
Yeah.
For sure, beer.
No, this new life, I think they're probably going to make him like, he was an alcoholic, but he's gone through AA.
Now
No,
he
he's-
works in a bird store.
Why a bird store?
And then the birds are the only
That was the
that's
most
all he talks to,
Strange
birds.
thing I can think of right off. I don't know. He works at a poppin' Miami nightclub. Travels from Tallahassee every day. It's a commute, but whatever. So, anyway. So, Kayla, what do you do in Franklin?
Dental assistant.
No, Mom didn't.
They're obviously all just sitting around on Tinder waiting for matches.
Yeah,
Yeah?
basically.
You're unemployed?
I'm unemployed.
Professional Tinder.
Hopefully staying off
Hear that, Luke?
live PD.
Yeah. avoiding the po-po. That's what I do for a living. So, anyway, yeah. So Luke's missing. Anybody seen him? Give us a call.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Who are they gonna call?
Ghostbusters. Haven't you
Right.
seen the show?
God damn.
So, anyway,
If Luke were here, he'd slap you for that joke.
yeah. So Woodchuck, man, what's been going on?
In the conspiracy world?
Just
bit.
no, just in world,
In the world.
in your world. How are things doing? Good.
Preparing to go out of town
Yeah.
for
Business.
work. Yeah, it's business.
Right on.
No
right.
fun.
No fun.
All business. 12 hours a day for
Jeez.
Heilig Himmler himself.
Working for the man every night and day.
It's worth it
Yeah. Yeah.
till the significant other is not so happy about it.
Yeah.
If she listens in, she's probably ready to smack my ass.
Well, that's the goal.
The goal is to get married, but
And then
let's not ruin it.
have
in
them
the
still smack
podcast.
your ass. I mean, I feel like if they still smack your ass, that's a good thing. So,
Oh,
anyway, I know, Kayla, you were probably really hoping to get that close to Luke to be able to slap his ass, but Luke has a great ass. It's unfortunate that he can't be here to show you. But anyway.
no call, no
She
show.
seems like she's just shocked. Shocked. Utterly disappointed.
For an understandable reason.
Yeah, dude. It was like matchmaker in here today and whatever. So, anyway, anybody got any big plans this summer? Anybody going on vacation? Doing anything cool? Any hopes
Work.
of accomplishment?
About it.
I'd like to go on vacation, but
Where would you go if you could go on vacation, Twan? I know we've discussed this before, but I like vacations, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I mean, what kind of? I'd like to go golfing, but I do that every year.
Yeah. That's a vacation.
I don't like Florida. Florida's the worst. So,
Why is Florida the worst?
God, what do you mean?
I mean, it's bad, but what?
Except if our listeners live in Florida.
Yeah, if you live in Florida and listen,
Shout out to you.
yeah, but
It's because he has to sweat.
I love Florida.
He
I
doesn't
mean, well,
wanna
parts of
sweat.
Florida. Parts of Florida, I could just sink. I'd be fine.
And the lizards.
I've never been.
I
Like,
like to go out west.
like Lake City. If you're ever driving through Lake City, Florida, and you happen to have a car breakdown, be very wary of who you have work on your vehicle, because they will play you and have you stuck in the middle of freaking nowhere. Like, sorry, I replaced it, and then you get to the next place and they take it off and they're like, this is the same one that was on here before. Anyway, we won't get into that.
Stay vigilant.
Yeah, watch your back, people.
I will be vigilant in 2 weeks when I go to Chirac,
Whoa, you gonna wear a helmet?
Chi-town.
Like a real helmet? Do you have a level
Might
3?
need to it.
A level 3 Army helmet?
Going there for Chicago Open Air. Can't wait.
Nice. What's all going on up there? Like, do you get
It's a 2-day festival.
like 100 bands or some shit?
Nah, it's only like 6 a day.
Who's the main person or main headliner?
System of a Down on
I would see
what
that.
would be Saturday
Fucking
and
dope.
Tool on Sunday.
So it's open air.
Yes.
That would be a cool show to go to. Well, I hope the weather permits and lets y'all have a good time.
We'll be on South Side, so hopefully I don't get shot.
Southside! Shout out, Southside! Anyway. Kayla, you going to any cool concerts this year? I mean, I know you'll have to find a concert partner now that Luke didn't show,
Yeah.
but
Definitely gonna have to do that now. Sucks.
Damn it, Luke.
just disappointment everywhere.
I'll tell you what, Luke.
I never even met the guy, and I'm like,
Should we call
what are you
him?
doing?
You're already
I mean,
turned
we
off.
called him last
I
time.
feel
He
like
didn't even
I
answer
feel
us.
like we have to try. Maybe
Maybe they like changed
I
his
think
phone.
he's listening.
he still has.
Where is Julie? Somebody call Julie. Does anybody have Julie's number, or did we keep her number on file after we fired her?
I wish I had his number. Call him on Snapchat.
You're Snapchatting him?
Snapchat video. Well, audio. See if he answers. That's all they're gonna
All
hear.
at the receipt.
We're all in suspense.
Why do you got little hearts next to his name?
You're funny.
Thanks.
I don't think he's gonna
Nope.
answer. He's wiped.
Yep. I think at this point, he's just a goner.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Rip in peace, Luke.
yeah. He's probably off like partying somewhere. It is Saturday night.
Partying.
Sunday night.
By partying, do
I
you
don't know what
mean?
night it is.
Sunday morning.
Yeah. We have this problem every week. You think it's last week.
That's
It's always
basically.
fucked up. So, where would you go party? Where would you find Luke, you think? Like, we're in Cincinnati. Do you
Some
think it's
cabin
like
in
Luke's
Winton
favorite
Woods.
spot? Cabin in
Yeah.
Winton Woods?
Yeah. Yeah, like
That is a cool spot. I like the cabins, but
I mean, if we're if we're talking like honestly, like the one closest to the water, so we could just sit there and go fishing at night, like 100%, I could see Luke doing that.
yeah. Or hanging out at Quaker Steak, like checking out the bikes. I don't know. I mean, really?
He just
Like,
he's just camping out like in front of a Harley store with like a sleeping bag.
Woodchuck's like, I don't know who the hell Luke is. I never got the pleasure of meeting the guy.
He's playing Call of
I'm
Duty.
getting a
He's a
visual
Republican.
that's slowly being painted.
I think you just need to show him a picture.
He's a great guy.
Here, let me pull up his Tinder
I mean,
account.
Kayla wouldn't have driven all the way here from Franklin if he wasn't a great guy. So, what did it for you? Was it the picture of him eating at Montgomery Inn with the
Yeah.
bib? Or
Was it just
or was it the dancing video?
his first picture or the bib? Was it the bib?
Or was it the description?
What's
Like,
his
do you guys
first
have
picture?
common interests? Or, do you like cars?
I do not like cars.
Oh, man. Okay. That would have already gone horribly wrong. You do not have
Look
a
at that
match.
face.
I feel like
It is great, dude. Look. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Dude, I just turned it off. There you go. Have you seen it? Beep. No, you're not.
Would you just
Deny.
look at it? Would you look at it?
Would you just look at it? Oh, my God.
so. It was the bib one though, right? I didn't hear.
It was the bib?
It was not the bib.
Not the bib. Not the cars. What else was there?
Well,
I think was it the receding hairline? I feel like it might have been the receding hairline.
is that like a swipe
I don't
left
like
or
bald
swipe
jokes,
right?
Tyler.
Sorry, old man.
There's at least half of us in here that are like balding. Anyway.
Yeah, that happened at 20.
Yeah, see, you feel his pain. He's 21 years old, having to go through it. I'm 45, having to go through it.
Well, we said we were gonna roast Luke this
Don't
episode,
worry,
so
it's
we gotta
coming for you,
start.
Tyler. It's coming for you.
Just
Yeah.
get just
The-
seasoning it. a
The
little bit.
roast of Luke. So anyway, yeah. So vacation. Anybody go to Disney? You ever been to Disney?
When I was a
Disney?
kid,
I've been all on
I've-
studios.
No, I have not.
the only memory I have is Space Mountain.
Really?
I remember Space Mountain. Anything else? And I got Mickey Mouse ears in my toy chest that I haven't opened in 30 years.
He's about
You
to
still have them.
he's about to break out the
I do
Mickey
have
Mouse ears later tonight.
I have a set of, well, my wife has a set of Mickey Mouse ears that when we went down there for our honeymoon, and so she got like the bridal one, and then I got the top hat with the Mickey Mouse things all over it, and we wore that bitch all over the place.
Nice.
Yeah, we were like, there was like 12 other couples wearing the same shit, but I guess they are all on their honeymoons too, so, didn't get to reserve the day. I want to be the only one wearing the top hat.
So you need this like
That's the special
this
level
thing to
G
do when you
package.
go or whatever.
Yeah, what
You
do we
should randomly photobomb and ruin
Yes.
somebody's photo.
But how do I prove it?
Have
Yeah, how do
have,
I see it?
have Amy.
I have to have Amy behind the person taking the picture.
No,
taking
you're-
the picture of the person taking
you
the
need
picture
a
with me.
Well,
photobomb.
Picture
You should
of
do
the
that.
people getting a picture with the
Yeah.
thing and
Yeah.
photobomb.
Oh yeah, you get like so many like.
That's gonna be great.
Or
I'm
just
gonna be.
ruin their picture and then be like, send me that and I'll just take this way better picture for you.
Or
How about
one's the photor and
Is
one's
Luke
the
calling?
bomber.
Yeah,
Oh,
Luke is calling. Luke is
Put him on
calling.
speaker.
Luke's on the line.
Hold on.
Luke.
Hello?
Luke.
Hey!
How's it going?
Oh, you know.
You sound white.
Are you,
No shit.
That's really close to the mic.
dude? Hey, Luke, say hi to Kayla. Kayla, say hi.
What's up, Kayla?
Hi.
Yeah, Kayla came all the way from Franklin, Ohio to meet you, and you didn't show up.
Are you fucking serious?
Nah, man, I'm totally serious.
We're dead serious.
Yeah, dude, we had you hooked up on a blind date, dude.
I feel bad.
Yeah, well.
Oh, hell.
You should apologize to her. She's pretty heartbroken, dude. She was like in tears for the first like 20 minutes she was here.
Eventually.
Wait, what? You're on the way here?
How long till you get here?
Do what?
She might need you to stay longer.
So how you feeling, man? Are you in the
Close
Poconos?
the podcast, right?
Are you getting?
Oh, you're on the air.
Are you
Yeah.
getting reception in the Poconos?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, Luke.
We missed you, Luke. You
Man.
got so much news for you.
But you got to be here in person for it, so show up to the next one.
I'll definitely have to make the next one.
All right. Well, have fun in your cabin, and we'll talk to you later.
Alright, man.
All right, peace.
Peace. Say bye to Kayla.
Bye, Kayla.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, there we go.
He sounded like, bye, Kayla. That's awesome. Well, there you go. You got to meet our guy, Luke.
Kind of.
In spirit.
So, do you think after that conversation,
Will you give him another chance?
you would return?
Absolutely not.
Sorry, Luke.
Ruined it.
That's okay. We got other people. Remember, guys, we left it open, so we haven't had any guys hit
No.
up Luke yet.
No males have hit up Luke.
Wow. I guess there's something about him they just don't like. You think he scares them? You think he's intimidating?
Absolutely. Did you
to
see
gay
that
men.
bib? Did you see that bib picture?
I mean,
Maybe-
that's a
maybe-
meme just
so-
waiting to happen.
Is that a real thing?
So
Like, guys hit up guys on
I
Tinder?
don't know. We
Yeah,
left
I
it
mean,
open to
are you
guys
sure?
and girls, so I'm assuming.
So you left it open?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could always just.
Maybe
hit
they
up
just
Luke
look at the pictures and they're like, this dude's not.
I could always make him a grinder
We need
account.
to Photoshop him a good thick mustache. That's how you.
Are you
get it.
talking like a good Photoshop or like a really terrible Photoshop?
No,
'Cause
just
I
give
can
him
do
like
that.
Put filters on
like
his
the
pictures,
70s
put a
porn
rainbow in the
stash?
background.
You know, a little cartoon mustache would work.
Are we talking? How big of a mustache are we talking? Are we talking just like a standard mustache, like a super big like band,
Caleb,
like
do you
handlebar,
think
or
you-
like a pencil thin like pedo
Oh.
stash?
Would you find Luke more attractive with a porn star stash? Or would you say he would look more
Creepy.
alternative?
He would definitely.
Creepy. Okay.
Well,
Super creepy.
Well, maybe that's the. We don't want to go for creepy.
pencil thin then.
I think you
Go-
should still
pull-
do it. Just because I want to see.
Just
The pencil thin, most interesting
pencil
man in the world.
thin with like a pencil thin goatee to go along. with it.
Roger.
I could also Photoshop like a unibrow.
And do the other thing.
We don't want to like make him ugly.
You know how
Unibrow.
when
Shout out to all the
friends
unibrows
have
though. You're
on
beautiful
Facebook,
inside,
people
I'm sure.
shit, the background was like that.
Yeah.
I thought the goal was to get
Put,
like
like,
another
rainbow
right.
flags, I guess,
Is
see
it
if
right
everybody gets
swipe?
one.
Because I've never seen this before. So you were trying to get another right swipe, right? So
I don't know.
I think right now we're trying to get a guy.
Tyler's in charge. Tyler's in charge
Yeah.
of our Tinder account.
Luke
for
could have
Luke,
gotten a hold of his Tinder account if he were to show up today, but
So, yeah, were you like shocked when you found out that you were going to be on a podcast?
I was.
Let me ask you this. When you found out that you were going to be on a podcast, why did you still come? Sounded interesting?
It did. It really did sound interesting, actually.
it could have been a great story to tell their kids if Luke ever showed up.
Man, how I
Like
could
told
have
you-
met
I
your
told you
mother.
The other day, yeah, like this all started out just to be funny and fuck with Luke, but like he's gonna find his wife.
Yes, sir.
Like, it's gonna happen.
Hey, you know, well, it's not going to be Kayla because she ain't coming back.
It's definitely not going to be.
So,
Definitely
Anyway,
Kayla driving
we're
the salt truck?
we're gonna go ahead and take a break, and we're gonna bust out some music here, let y'all check out something cool, and we'll
Come back with a fun segment.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're in the house again with Angry Woodchuck, and joining us is also via telecommunication device, Perturbed Beaver.
Hey, what's up? I'm slightly perturbed beaver at this point.
and we're gonna get into conspiracies.
Conspiracy Corner.
Maybe we'll make it a regular type thing. So anyway, you guys,
Never met each other.
yeah, this is they're just have share the same kind of wavelength.
Introductions.
So, yeah. So anyway,
Beaver Woodchuck.
Beaver and Woodchuck. So guys,
Well,
what's happened in the wonderful world of conspiracies these days?
Shoof.
Anything like blowing your mind like right now that's like stand out more than anything else?
well, in my opinion, I can't speak for Woodchuck, but currently one of the things that are happening, I mean, everybody hates politics, but there's like a secret, there's a leak going on nonstop for the past like 2 years on what's really happening in politics and in the world.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to start with that, but I'm throwing it out there. There's a back channel, man, and things that we've read 2 years ago on this site about government weird shit.
Yeah.
It's happening today.
To the point of like, I call the Great Awakening.
Are we talking like people on Facebook and all the manipulations and this and that, or are we talking something like bigger than all
What,
that?
DARPA lifelog?
I'm talking as
DARPA, yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah,
as a
DARPA made
layperson.
Facebook.
Dang.
You know?
That's a
I mean,
government product right there. Also,
You can take your
It's the internet.
tinfoil completely right off, and you can go to Google, and you can look at the day that lifelog was stopped. Then
correct.
Okay,
What was
hold on.
created the same day LifeLog was stopped.
What is
Facebook starts.
Facebook incorporated that
LifeLog
day.
is Facebook like before?
Lifelog is definitely
Pre-Facebook.
a DARPA project.
Okay, and then inform me. I'm a layperson again. DARPA is
Oh,
what? I mean, is that something we're allowed to
We're
talk
not,
about?
we're not going to finish a conspiracy
Oh, of
because
course.
everything is just going to get pushed
I mean,
back.
we're not going to
and
get
back.
like raided tomorrow.
No,
Okay.
no.
So what is DARPA? For those of us out here that don't know, because I
for
promised
us
the
to be
7 people we
chilling
have
here-
listening don't know.
Yeah.
Right now, having this conversation, there's probably 2,000 other people sitting, talking about way worse fucking shit
For sure.
that
Yeah, oh, for sure.
that you might get Seth riched. Okay,
Okay, I
but
got it.
none of us are getting Seth rich.
That's good, because I like
Yeah.
my Seth creamy, but not
I've
rich.
heard you know, Seth
yes,
would be a good.
I would like a light version of conspiracy theory today, sir. I do
Yes.
not want the full heaping 7-course meal that you are offering.
Like
But
maybe
please,
go to the
sign me up
library.
for the. I would like the snack pack version, please. Thank you.
Yes.
You gotta save up
The
for
snack pack
future
version.
episodes.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Oh shit!
Maybe like a Lunchables version.
Now, is this family friendly? Do I have
Well,
to?
I mean,
what?
there's a couple youngins listening,
Okay.
but shout out to my nieces who
I'm
are
not
the
sure
coolest nieces in the world.
I'm not sure that stopped us before, though.
But yeah,
so.
I mean, they know how Uncle Ricky is.
So as long as it's not consistent.
And I'll just act like I've never met you people
For
before.
the sake of the
So
theme.
yeah, I mean, it is conspiracy corner. So okay,
We can put
DARPA
the
is
little-
this big
can you
thing.
put
It's
the
a government
little-
it's
agency, I
Facebook.
assume.
It's just
I can find a way. I can find a
Can
way.
you put
Yeah.
the little E on the.
we're gonna go
what's
through
the thing on it?
anything conspiracy.
No,
The
for real.
whole
Sure.
shit and caboodle about everything is the ability to use you as
Yeah, it
Pretty
all
much
pertains,
food.
man. That's the problem.
So
It's all related. It's all interrelated, man.
Are we like okay? Look, just today I heard what's his name, Tim Apple. I just heard Mr. Apple tell me that we are not the product, or they need us to buy their product, but they don't want our data as far as what we're into, and I feel like that's a load of horseshit.
Wow.
I mean,
Well, at this point, no.
I know.
They've been doing the
Mark
research on what you
Zuckerberg
like
is
since they
listening.
turned it on.
Well, yeah.
The AI passed you up when Facebook discontinued the AI program 2 years ago. It put out a disclaimer in the Facebook news. It said, "Thank you for your participation in the artificial intelligence research that we've been doing. Here's the results." But it was Facebook, it was aimed at the admins and everybody else.
Wow.
But yeah, they quit their it's a pattern, man. You're gonna go. If there's traffic, you're going to bypass that bridge by your house. You're going to go around. If there's not traffic, you're going to take that. And in the event that both of those roads are closed, you'll have one third option that you will choose. And you will do that consistently over time, where they can go, okay, this is going to happen. That's what they've done. What do you like? What kind of animal are you?
Right.
Click, 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 click.
Speaking of
How long
AI,
did it take you to decide to be that animal? Click, 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 click.
That's
a repetition.
That's true.
I just read an article that Michelle Obama, anytime AI picks her up, it's a dude. Same with Serena.
Is that where that comes from?
Serena
I keep seeing
Williams.
that,
And
she's
through
a
AI,
dude, and I'm like, are you guys just
if
trying
you
to
walk
knock her?
through
But,
Google's AI, it
Yeah.
tells you that Serena Williams is a dude.
I mean, she looks like a dude. No
Who
offense. I don't
knows?
want her to come
I'm
punch
not-
me in the face or anything.
I'm not going to go do
Hit me
it.
with a tennis racket at 130 miles
Gotta
per
just calm
hour.
down. Her and Willie was gonna get
I'm
fired.
not going to do a check on that. You know what I mean? No anaconda check for me.
Right,
But
yeah, I'm good. Just be what you be. I don't care. Play tennis, man. Hey, so okay. So obviously, social media, that's huge. You don't mess around with Facebook, right?
no, gave it up.
Yeah.
Once I get about 150 notifications, I'll go in there, clear it, and
Yeah.
I'll see you next year.
Is it weird that they don't delete your stuff? Like when you want to deactivate your page, they're like, "We'll deactivate it."
You should probably pay attention
it's
to
still
any end user agreements that you agree to.
because you
Man.
basically signed over everything when you signed up for Facebook.
Yep.
I don't know why I keep talking about Facebook. It just seems real
Well,
relatable.
Because
to
you're
the
in love
normal
with Mark
person.
Zuckerberg.
You know,
It's
on a beginner's level
I
of
mean,
conspiracy.
Have you guys seen how much money Zuckerberg looks like the weirdest dude I've ever known.
Zuckerflats?
He talks weird. He looks weird. There's something wrong
He's
with
a
that
droid, dude.
But he
That's what
spends
I was
like,
thinking. Like,
That guy's a
what
robot.
is there a
He
conspiracy
spends like
that's
$60 million a year for like security.
Is it Bitcoin?
I don't know, Bitcoin. Dude's got safe rooms and
I bet.
all kinds of
Probably
weird
one on every
shit.
floor.
I still don't think he's human.
So
Like, he's just so weird.
I'm not gonna get too much into
Man.
Mark
Well-
Superflat because we do use his platforms to promote my show. So shout out to you, Mr. Zuckerberg. So
Are we doing shout outs to like prominent people?
I appreciate.
I want to give a
Oh,
shout out
I
to
appreciate him as the
to-
figurehead
to-
that he is.
Yeah.
I think he's the big red clown at McDonald's. You know what? The
Yeah,
big red
dude.
clown at McDonald's doesn't necessarily make your food nor reap the profits. The big red clown is somebody you point and go, look, there's something, an icon I can look at.
Yeah, you know, I heard a long time ago that if you took the golden arches down off of McDonald's, that they would go out of business in 2 years. I swear.
Well,
And it's
marketing
probably
campaign is your mind.
2-year-olds
Anything
know
for
what
your
the
mind.
McDonald's
What they
arches
study
are.
is
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, dude.
They don't care about what you do. They care about what you think. It's about perception, how you perceive things. They care about what you believe. They don't care about what's true. You know what's true? What you believe is true.
what they tell you.
That's
is
what you
true.
feel. You feel, well, I relate to that, so it must be true. Therefore, your brain goes, that's true. You take if I give you a sugar pill and tell you this is the baddest, the best vitamin you've ever had, and you'll eat this sugar pill that I just gave you, and you'll be like, 80% of people will be like, oh my God, I do feel something. I feel better, man. I appreciate it. That's
Yeah.
your brain controlling your perception of what physically you feel.
And guess what? You just got a placebo.
So,
Yeah.
what about aliens?
Placebo has a negative connotation, but actually
I'm just
placebo is a mechanism that works. It's a thing.
Well, hey, Mr. Beaver,
Yes.
what do you think about aliens? Like, do you think they're already here? Do you think they are at all? Or they don't exist? Or are we being lied to?
What they say is when we started setting off nuclear bombs, they've always been around. They're either aliens, angels, or demons. Those are your options. You have 3 picks here. Angels, aliens, demons. That's it. There you go. That's what's out there. That's the only way we can interpret them. No other words exist for what these things are.
Nephilim and.
What about like the Greys? Like, is that something you've heard of or think is real? I didn't say is real.
It's about perception.
Greys, mechanical. What do they call them? The mechanical elves.
Ooh, man, Santa, Satan, Santa and his elves, man. You know.
What about like DMT trips to see mechanical elves?
Yeah, I want to hear more about that. Like, really, because that's the thing you were talking about, where everybody has the exact same vision or sees the same shit.
Joe Rogan will tell you that, dude.
Dude, I need to
God
pay more attention.
God particle, man.
God particle?
CERN.
Yo, okay, now I know about that.
Look,
that's the thing
no,
with the big
the
old
God
thing.
particle is DMT, dimethylated tryptamine.
Oh,
it's what everybody, your near-death experience.
Well, yeah,
that's the chemical. It's in your pineal gland.
Yeah.
Everybody has it, but you drink so much chlorine, fluoride, and all these chemicals that they dump on you daily, and Coca-Cola sells you in their product and tells you, you like this, it's good.
I drink
it's sterilized. It coats it with a...
Shout out to Coke.
It's like, it's putting a lock on your cabinet. You can't get to it.
So is it true that, you know, it's more potent in like younger kids through...
Well, I think the production is higher as a...
And traumatic experience.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, man! Children like from age 0 to 9 or 9 years or 6 years. You're just a giant. You're a computer. You're just receiving data for first 6 years. You're like input. You're processing all this shit. Like you have no restrictions. You're like when you're born, man. That's where God and life and miracle and go into the light. Boom, there is the light. The trauma that you experienced, that's your soul. That's energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Therefore, it exists. It's always there.
But it's out, and if you're able to like utilize that part of your consciousness, that's how you control the masses, and you do that from birth because input.
Yes, over and over and over and over and over and over again.
The consumer
the
mindset,
people have been teaching their children, their offspring, the same thing since 9,000 BC. That's the ballpark for the Great Flood or whatever cataclysm we had back then. Something happened about 12,000 years ago. It's a cycle. 12, 13,000 years. You've heard this? Everything's a cycle. It keeps going. And something happened back then, man. And these people have been practicing the same things since then. And, okay.
Agreed.
You don't give somebody unexperienced, you're not going to let them use the butcher knife in the shop there. Like, hey, go dice these vegetables or go operate this machine. You have no idea how to operate. No. You're going to be washing dishes at first. Until you prove you can actually cook, then we'll let you on the stove.
Yeah, because otherwise you just burn down the whole kitchen, and that's fucked up.
Well, right. You're going to hurt those around you. You're going to take them out.
And then you spend 2 more days cleaning up the fryers.
The people, they're there. They're necessarily evil. I hate to say that. And they're really not. But to a degree, until people wake up, there's people in charge that are not letting you know what's really going on.
So are we speaking Archon?
You can call them Archons.
Yeah, I'm fascinated with this whole subject of it because I just dipped my tongue in it today.
I've never been more lost during this segment.
But I love it.
Show.
It's great.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
No, it's good. That's the reason y'all are here.
Y'all can go back and Google and look at ancient biblical times and look through pyramids and whatever the fuck.
And hopefully our listeners will do the same.
And everything you're going to see
we've inspired you.
is they're all looking to the sky and something's coming down from the sky.
Really?
I don't care what culture you look at, how far back you go, Sumerian, every single one of them.
Okay, so we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk more with the Perturbed Beaver and the Angry Woodchuck.
We might be a little more angry by then.
There you go.
I excel to be the enlightened beaver one day, but as of now, slightly perturbed.
All right, so are we?
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Am I relaxed?
Be right back.
Conspiracy Corner with the somewhat angry beaver and the angry woodchuck, and we're talking about what archons?
Yeah, I'd like to delve back to
What is that?
to what maybe a
I'd like to
meaning
know
of
what archons are.
archon.
Yep.
It just touched my tongue today, so.
What did it taste like?
I'd assume
Do you
not
cook
good.
with archons? Is it a product?
It
Yes.
sounds like it would be cold.
Can I
Or,
buy it?
or starchy, maybe.
Is that on
I
Etsy?
like this. Yeah. I think there's there's a starch that was like Arco.
Argo.
I feel like we have to start a little Etsy company and sell this as a product.
Archon.
We can get
I would endorse it.
we can get the Etsy
I'm a
fan
fan.
base and the conspiracy
We're
fan
gonna
base
find out
all
what
in
it-
one.
We're gonna find out what
Double
it really
dip.
is here in a second. We're gonna be like, never mind. Delete that Etsy page.
Like, oh my god, I'm not going to eat that, dude. Get that out of here.
All right. So what is Archon for the quote unquote normals? Anyone?
I don't necessarily know. I'm not really
Oh.
versed on it. It's
But I mean, were we talking like creating, or does this?
I don't. They're not quite. I don't think they're the creators. I think they're the things that decide bad things happen to good people. I think the archons are hollow. Archons don't have feelings or emotions, so whatever happens, it's just.
Wait, is that like a type of being?
No, so more like fallens,
Like angels?
possibly. I mean, whatever you want to call it. Like,
We got to look that up. We shall investigate archons on a following
That's kinda cool.
another
Yes.
episode of Conspiracy Corner.
Yeah.
I
why
don't necessarily know.
Okay,
but
well,
everything boils down to a spiritual. What we're at right now is you're either going to be happy or you're going to be miserable, or anything in between. You're going to be used for a purpose. Your energy, that good vibe that you're kicking off right now, that's contagious. That affects and that spreads.
correct.
That drama that you're pushing right now, same thing. Kicks off and spreads. These are physics. It's all part of physics, energy, how it flows.
But
This is
negative.
known and established for years and
Oh,
years.
yeah, for sure.
The Egyptian texts have documents and pictograms of how this works. Oldest math you've ever seen, carved on shit that you can't read.
So why,
9, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 years old.
Why doesn't?
It's physics.
Why don't
It's how
they,
energy works.
Why don't they?
And one of the
let more
names
people
for
know
the
about
direction
that
of the energy is it's an archon. Archaic, arc, the Ark of the Covenant, the arc. It's all arc, bridges. An arc is a bridge. Point A, point B. Boom, boom, boom. It arcs together.
So can we all agree that man wasn't hunchbacked like a primate and
I don't
stupid
know.
and had to hit the flint and make a fire? I made fire.
You know, but I think we have. I mean, I think there's scientific proof that those people existed, but I think they were it's
Primates?
Also, well, they were like a broke off evolutionary. You know, evolution isn't
Maybe it
always
was
perfect.
a
Sometimes
test
it has
gone
the
wrong,
breakaways
but
that didn't make it. You know,
I
what
think supreme intelligence has been here since.
Oh yeah, I think when
Ever
you see
since.
the Aztecs and the Incas and all that stuff, it's kind of hard to look at.
Sumerians.
They got wall carvings of like flying objects when from
right.
whatever era that was. You know, what I mean, I guess that was about the same time as the Egyptians and all that.
I like people looking back on
I
like the
don't
Sumerian kings list and they like try and debunk it and they're like, well, the first one here he lived for we don't know if we're going to call it months, days, years, or whatever, but it looks,
Ooh, yeah, the time.
it looks
the time.
like 10,000.
Time's a thing, too. They use time on you.
Yeah,
Time's a factor. That's why currently we have some people experience what's called the Mandela effect. That's
Man.
that deja vu you get.
Oh,
That when you
yeah.
watch that movie, like, didn't Tyson bite that guy's ear off? But now you see the fight and you're like, it was just a corner of it. But we know it was half his fucking ear back in the day.
Yeah.
That's the Mandela effect.
And
That's
that,
time.
great example.
They're-
that thing is still down at Montgomery Inn, too. I've seen it.
They used that Archon starch, though. I mean, it tasted great.
and less filling. so anyway, yeah.
Sorry.
So I think like we barely even scratched the surface with Conspiracy Corner.
Oh, man.
But we
Oh,
could do a podcast
What the
for
masses
years.
see, dude. Masses watch TV and then go to work, school, and everywhere else in the world, kick it with their girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever your spouse is that's in your life, and gossip and tell them about their day. What has happened with that is the TV and the music, and it's all the same shit. It's all the same people. Same people, everything you see and listen to commercially is orchestrated by the same people, entities, they're in the same direction.
Is it 6 companies?
We're
that
out here
own
going,
every
I feel
media
this, I
company
feel
in the
happy,
world?
we feel things. They don't. They just see like we're gonna sell this, we're gonna get rich, and that's what's happening. Like,
Oh, yeah.
cool, man. What can I tell you? What are you gonna do with the money when you get it?
So
You gonna help or you gonna hurt?
That almighty dollar.
Hell, anything you
Well,
get
power.
nowadays has been here for, I don't know, 30, 40
It's the power, and
years.
the power of influence is the thing. That's what I'm saying. With Rick, with happiness, his power of influence is he's been through shit and he can make you fucking laugh, like my dude. Or the power of influence, I'll tell you, I'll give you some knowledge. It's gonna suck. You're gonna hear some things. You're like, damn, I did not like that. But it's okay. It's okay. Because once you know what you are, everybody's a great, we are powerful entities. We are some magnificent creatures.
Maybe we
It's
should
amazing
bring
the
that,
shit
bring that right back to
humans in general can do.
intuition, man. It's the greatest power within anybody.
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty.
The intuition. That's why you should listen to the Kayla and the Amy's in the room. They got some superpowers. You ladies have these crazy ass powers. Those dudes are like, wow, how'd you know that? Women's intuition. Yeah, no shit. You guys tied in some stuff that we don't get.
You hear that? Shout out to the ladies.
Yep.
Woo woo. So anyway, on that note,
Right.
hey, we're gonna.
And whose fault? There's a missing guy. That one man. We did not discuss that. There's a character that I have not heard.
Keep it going. Just do another one tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, you know.
Like, this
So-
would be a bonus one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we
good.
can
I'll
switch
get the fuck
Joe
off here, but yeah, you can edit this, right?
You know, somebody says that every single
We'll
episode.
fix it in post.
I think this is a great introduction. It'd be much better to get Woodchuck and Angry Beaver at a one-on-one
Oh,
session.
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, hey, we'll get some bonus footage. We'll start a Patreon and get everybody to pay $5 to go watch Woodchuck and Beaver go at it.
Well,
Anyway.
I know I've been a long-time viewer or first-time caller, or whatever the hell they say. I thought I got a bonus round, a question like fucking ting ting.
Oh yeah, hey, we got lightning rounds.
Lightning round.
So look, this is a new thing since you guys are our first guests, and
It's also a new thing because we're still new.
yeah, we're still new technically. I mean, we're vets now. We have 5 shows under our belt. This is episode number 6,
We're
I guess
mid-season.
you're right.
y'all.
6-6.
Still first season.
Seis. Seis? I don't know. Anyway, our Mexican guest, El Kayla. Say hi to the fans, El Kayla.
Didn't sound very Spanish.
She's a very small person. She's yelling right now. You just can't tell. So, anyway, which one of you guys wants to do the? I think we should have Kayla and Amy do the rapid fire questions for
I'm down.
Woodchuck and Beaver. Are you guys down? Will you do it?
All you gotta do is read
Any
the
questions you want? Just
Might as well.
on that period, and just kind of get up here close to the mic so people can hear you.
So what's the rules here? Like she's
Just
going
there-
here and this one's
There
going
you go,
there? Or?
Amy. You'll ask Beaver his questions, and Kayla, you will ask Woodchuck his questions, and just take turns back and forth. All right? Everybody good? Beaver, you understand the rules?
Correct. I concur.
Okay.
All right.
And we'll start with Kayla asking Woodchuck, and then we'll go to you. All right, here we go.
All right, so this is
Take it
lightning,
away.
lickety quick.
Lightning round questions.
Chilling
You're in a
at
better
home,
angle
pants or
anyway.
boxers?
Boxers.
All right.
Favorite childhood game.
Huh?
Yeah, you guys speak up.
What's
Favorite,
the question?
favorite childhood game.
Favorite childhood game.
I used to yell into a glass jar and try to put the lid on it and catch my voice. You got that thing?
That's great.
What?
All right, good.
Oh my god.
Kayla, you got next.
Favorite dish to make?
Favorite dish to make.
Ooh, probably steak and crab legs.
All right, go ahead, Amy.
Dream job.
Dream job.
Dream job. Oh, enlightening the world and making us all turn into energy. Tesla-like stuff. I like Tesla.
What do they call that?
What kind of question is
Is that something you go to school for?
Can I apply?
We're working on the course. I will tell you the program.
It's called the
Oh, no, 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 no.
Alchemist.
I mean, I imagine the student debt would be outrageous, but you could just zap everybody to energy and it wouldn't matter anymore. I'm for that. We should do that. That should be like a. Oh man, never mind. I'll stop. All right, so Kayla, go ahead. Yeah, he's loosened up.
Right.
There we go.
So on the rocks or frozen?
On the rocks every time.
On the rocks. All right.
Age of first kiss.
Age of
What?
first kiss.
Yeah.
What is the question?
Age of your
Well,
first
hand it to him.
kiss.
My first kid is 23 currently.
No,
He's like 2.
the age of your first
He
kiss.
sounds like he's like 30.
Smooches.
Oh, my first kiss. Whenever I could grab one, 10, 11, something like that.
10 or 11. Dang, you lucky boy.
Oh, I know. It's true.
I'm still practicing on my hand.
Perception.
Anyway, go ahead, Caleb. Shout it out.
Okay, beer or liquor?
That doesn't sound like a
Oh,
shout.
that's tough. Liquor. Liquor.
Liquor on the rocks.
Favorite holiday and why?
Favorite holiday and why? I'm yelling at the speaker, but I have that.
Me?
Yes,
Is that for me?
Yes. Favorite holiday and why? Beaver. Hey, Beaver.
I wake up like, holy shit, I won. Every day is a holiday. Like, I'm happy to be alive. I'm grateful. Thank God I'm only slightly disturbed. Have I been the pissed off fucking beaver? Not May Day. I tell you that. May Day is not cool. I love May Day, but it's not a good one. I don't have an answer for that.
All right. Hey, every day is a holiday. That's awesome. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Have you hugged a tree?
Yes.
He's hugged a tree.
What superhero would you be?
What superhero would you be, Chuck? Woodchuck? Beaver? Wait, I'm mixed up. It's Beaver. What superhero would you be, Beaver? They're very similar mammals.
I'd be beaver because beaver heals, man.
Both
Beaver's
rodential.
superpower.
Okay, so what was the question again?
Superhero.
What? Hey, Beav. What superhero would you be?
Oh, I don't know. Batman. I like Batman, dude. He's just a regular dude that's got cool toys.
No doubt. All right.
He's just a regular dude.
Yeah, basically.
Batman? Yeah, he's just a rich, regular dude.
Who can fight a little bit.
With a cool car and lots of toys.
Get the coolest toys, man.
All right.
Oh, and those are called soft disclosures. Anything you see in movies is 90% is real, and it's a soft disclosure to acclimate the public to understanding it. Sorry.
It's everywhere.
Of course.
All right. Next.
Oh, okay. Most embarrassing thing you did to impress a girl?
Most embarrassing thing you
Speed
did.
round? Shit. I've done a lot of
Impress a
embarrassing
girl.
things. To impress a girl?
Uh,
Oh, shit.
Can we narrow it down? Do we want to do
I
successful
gotta
or
think.
unsuccessful attempts?
Because I've
Don't matter.
definitely done something that would probably make you die laughing, but nothing's coming to mind. Because I got to go back like 20 years, man.
It's because you don't have your tinfoil hat on. They're
Yes.
jamming, fucking with your brain.
Raves are being bounced off. Next.
Beaming off you.
Next question, next.
My bad.
All right, Amy, shout
Mo-
it out.
Movie you watch on repeat.
Movie you watch on repeat.
Huh? Yeah. I've watched. What did I don't know, man. I don't have a damn quick answer for this shit. I barely watch movies, man. What did I like?
All right, how about
I'll
this?
tell you what,
Last movie you watched.
Up was cute. I like Up. Monsters Inc. I'll tell you about Monsters Inc., man.
Ah, there
Because
you
I do
go.
that to friends. But Monsters Inc. is lightly based on harnessing energy. Okay?
That makes
That's
sense.
why they scare you at coliseums and stadiums and movie theaters.
Hey,
When you're at the stadium, you're going, yay!
hey,
Energy is harnessed.
hey, Beaver, man, are the police coming to get you?
The things I say are lightly controversial and go against a lot of things people have been taught to believe.
I mean, we were picking up sirens through the call there.
I don't know who they are, but I hope they're okay. God bless you people driving. Be careful, and I hope the person in the vehicle is all right.
Yeah. Don't podcast and drive.
Oh my god.
So, what?
But we can't use it.
What?
We can always, like, whenever he says something, we go, oh, leave it to Beaver. We
Golly,
can't
Wally.
do that, right?
Golly, Wally. Yeah. Anyway. All right, so we're gonna take another break, and we'll be back with some more here in a minute. Hey! Hello, Rob.
Almost all of our guests have now left us.
Yes, Woodchuck has left the building. Shout out to Woodchuck
Beaver.
and Beaver.
Woodchuck and
the
Beaver.
Beeve. And Woodchuck and the Beeve. It sounds like a country music radio
I
morning
was
show.
just about to say.
Woodchuck and the Beeve.
As you can hear, Kayla's still here.
Yeah, Kayla's hung out despite Luke standing her up.
All right. Amy left, though. She had to go poop. So we let her go poop.
Anyway, Kayla's gonna need a Kleenex. She's crying. So, the top 5 this week, guys. We almost forgot about it. Apparently, everybody else did because it was listener's choice, and it doesn't help that we're doing this and we're announcing the polls after we do the poll.
Yeah.
So
We should probably change either the
this is all
posting
wrong.
day or the recording
we
day.
better figure this out.
We should just do this in the mornings and then post it that night.
Are you saying we should have a morning show?
Yes.
I can't have a morning show.
Absolutely.
Can we have, like, goofy noises and shit?
Could be like 12:30 in the afternoon.
I think that's a given. It's got to have the noises.
Yeah,
But
but we can't partake in adult thing. Well, I guess you could.
Absolutely
it's
could.
Adult. You can do whatever the hell you want. You're an adult.
Yeah, but it's the morning.
so
Adults
Who
can't
smokes
adult
weed
in the morning.
me.
Show of hands if you smoke weed in the morning.
Notice everyone's hand except Twong's.
Allegedly.
I smoke weed constantly.
I do not smoke weed.
Ever?
Never have, never will. I'm like 7 Up.
Play back to the 420 episodes.
Like anybody heard the 420 episode.
Probably the same people that are hearing this.
Yeah, they're calling me a liar right now. So if you heard both episodes and I'm lying, go ahead and comment and call me out. I'd be glad to defend myself.
At Rick.
Yeah. At Rick. That's not me. You'll be talking to some guy that isn't me. So, shit. All right. So anyway, the top 5. I think we're gonna go with favorite dance moves, right, Twan?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, favorite
Sounds
dance
like a
moves.
plan.
Top 5 favorite dance moves. Starting with Kayla. What's in your top 5? Just one dance move that's in your top 5 of all time. It's the Charleston, isn't it?
No, it's that's a good one.
How about just a dance move you've seen somebody do?
The worm.
The Worm is pretty good. Yeah, that's that old 80s too. Probably
Yeah.
even earlier than that, but yeah. Style made popular by the breaking 80s.
What about you, Rick?
My go-to is always the Running Man. Like, yeah,
You
the
do
old
that-
version, not the new version.
You do it a lot.
Yeah, the new version of the Running Man is not the Running Man. That's like the Stutter Step Man. The Running Man is the Running Man. So y'all can't have that. I don't care. That's me speaking from
Carltons.
the older generation.
The,
Oh yeah,
the
Carlton.
Carlton is great.
Great,
Not unusual.
iconic dance move right there. That might be like in the top 2, maybe 3.
Are we talking like...
Don't say river dance. I swear to God, I'll kick you out of this
No.
podcast.
Is this going to be like a top 5 that we do or a top 5 that we enjoy?
Whatever. Just
Oh, twerking.
twerking. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good dance move.
Definitely.
Surprised you guys didn't think of that.
Ask
Kayla, do you twerk?
I do not twerk.
Ask
Oh,
John
Luke.
Legend what
I
his
tried.
favorite dance move is.
Yeah, Rick, ask John Legend.
John Legend.
Ask him what his favorite dance move is.
We should ask Amy. What is your favorite dance
Yeah, she's
move?
pooping.
Amy!
What?
Still pooping?
I'm getting it out just for you, Twan. Remember you said you'd wipe me.
For those of you who didn't hear that, so we need one more dance move.
Okay, Google. Really?
John Legend.
I don't think John Legend's gonna show. Didn't he not show last show?
What's your favorite dance move, John? Fuck you, John. You're becoming very unreliable, John.
Is your name from John? Is that what you did?
No, we.
John Legend.
Oh.
So I think who's gonna do our final dance move then? I feel like they have to say the dance move and then do the dance move, and then we can post that on social media.
Okay, Google.
I want to see Rick do that.
What is your favorite
Going on
dance
board.
move?
Dancing is the best. Someday I'd love to be a part of the world's longest conga line.
Well, who would have known?
Answer the question, John.
It's
He wants to
conga.
do conga.
Oh.
Congo.
My bad, John.
Congo. Isn't it? Conga? Conga?
Conga. Congo is
Conga is right. Conga's right.
Well, there we go. That was our top 5, I
You
guess.
get a gold star now, right?
You have to.
Gold stars for
Call back.
everyone.
Call back.
Callback.
Call back.
So, speaking of callbacks, we had 2 call-ins today. We are getting famous, guys.
We're getting there.
Almost famous.
Famous. Like, I can hardly go outside. I'm telling you. It's awful. There's paparazzi in my trees. They're everywhere. I think that's paparazzi, at least. I hope that's
You
paparazzi.
should have asked our guests who was in the trees.
True. Oh, that would have been a whole other story. So, anyway, yeah. So, what are we getting into here, guys? Anything? Any updates on the celebrity guest search? You know, didn't you guys have missions? How's that going?
Yeah, I have not spoken to former Mayor Mark Mallory yet.
What the hell, dude? Do you need his
But
phone number? I can get you his phone number.
That would be helpful.
Or something, I'm sure. Okay. You got to get on it, man. You got to hit.
I have probably the best chance to get this celebrity on
You probably
than
do.
out of everyone here.
But I'm shooting for the stars, dude.
Who was your guest?
Tom Hanks' son, Jimmy,
Yeah,
or
Jimmy.
whatever his name is.
Well, originally it was Tom Hanks.
Could you look up what Tom Hanks' son's name is?
Forrest Gump. It's Colin. I said it was Colin.
It's Colin?
Yes.
Colin Hanks, okay. So, Colin, if you're listening, we're trying to get you on the show.
Who was
Same
yours?
with you, Mark Mallory.
Who was yours?
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray? Oh, of course.
The ever elusive, the white rhino. I'm going to get him. Yeah. But in the meantime, I've been trying to recruit some porn stars, but they're not answering. So, whatever.
Did you offer money?
No.
That's probably why they didn't answer.
Makes sense.
So, do I have to join their Patreon first? Like, don't send me any pictures. I don't care about that shit. Just call into my podcast.
Yeah.
Did you do that? $20. Here you go. pay to play. Anyway. But Rachel
So,
Starr did like one of my comments. So, you know.
One of yours or one of the cooking with food?
Cooking with food, whatever.
No, that's better.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, she didn't like my stuff. But. So, anyway, yeah.
So, did we get a fifth one? Oh yeah, John. What are we doing for next week?
I don't know. Who's on the top 5 next week?
Are we gonna go
I
back?
don't know that we can give it to Luke.
Well, it's not Luke.
We
No,
can't.
fuck
I
Luke.
think we should just go back in the rotation. So Rick, you would. Was I first or were you first?
I don't think I was first.
I was first. So
Well,
let's just go
let's
back to me.
backwards.
Backwards?
Well, serpentine, is that what it is?
What the hell? Serpentine?
You've never played
Let's-
fantasy football, I suppose?
No. Once.
We'll just.
But
It'll be my top
actually,
5.
I
Make
was
it easy.
winning the league, and then I lost my job there, and they kicked me off the league
Yeah.
because I wasn't at the place anymore. It was such bullshit. And they were all mad because I auto-picked, and I was whipping everybody's ass.
Just like you did.
Just
this week.
like it at work, yeah. Auto-pick, whipped everybody's ass. But I still ended up losing on some fluke shit.
Are we gonna let the viewers decide my top 5, or are you guys gonna decide my top 5?
Let's let Kayla do it.
Oh, there you go.
Got to give 2 options.
Well, she can give one option.
Okay, 1 option.
And then Amy picks the other option.
Amy,
There
you
go.
done yet? You need me yet?
All right.
I got some on the floor. I need to get that too.
No, that's your job.
Where is Julie when you
I
need
wrote your name, bud.
What the fuck is this, a shell bathroom? Sudoku off of the Tennessee highway in the middle of nowhere. Oh my gosh.
Shit everywhere.
Alright, so top 5. What top 5 subjects should Tyler address next week? His top 5.
I don't even know.
Amy?
His top 5 comic book characters.
Alright, I can go with that.
Is this how you guys come up with those questions? Like you just.
Basically.
That's so on the spot.
That's kind of our
the good part
thing.
about it.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, pickup lines.
Top 5 pickup lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 5
So,
pickup lines versus
that's
top
gonna
5.
win.
What?
Yeah, that's obviously gonna win.
Top 5 what?
Because you
What
guys
did you
are all
say?
gonna vote for it.
You already
Top 5
forgot what you said?
superheroes.
Comic book
Comic book, yeah.
Yeah.
Top 5 comic books or top 5?
characters.
I forgot what you said too.
Top
Top
five.
5 comic book characters or top 5
Pickup lines.
Okay.
Which we all know that one's gonna win.
All right. Well, there you have it, and we'll post something, and then maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't, and we'll go next week and we'll talk about that then. So, anyway, in the meantime, I think we're getting down to the wire here, and I want to thank all our guests. Thanks, Luke, for not showing up.
Again.
And
The Angry Beaver.
Kayla, thanks, Luke, for not showing up.
Yeah, thanks for not showing up.
Yeah, thanks. So anyway, yeah, Angry Beaver there, and Angry Woodchuck, and Amy.
Hey.
Yeah. All right, so
There we go.
Tyler, Fawn, been real.
Yep.
Until next week, everybody say bye.